Welcome to our channel. Today we embark on a journey through the annals of the 20th century, exploring the life of one of its most notorious figures, Adolf Hitler. History, as we know, is often painted in broad strokes, victories and defeats, alliances and betrayals. But it is in the finer details, the often overlooked minutiae, that we truly begin to understand the tapestry of the past. Today we delve into 7 lesser-known aspects of Hitler's life, peeling back the layers of history to reveal a more intricate and indeed unsettling portrait of the man who cast a long shadow over the world. First fact: vegetarian. It may seem a trivial detail, inconsequential in the grand scheme of Hitler's reign, but the man who orchestrated unimaginable cruelty was in fact a vegetarian. This seemingly paradoxical lifestyle choice stemmed partly from a preoccupation with his own health, a desire for self-preservation that stood in stark contrast to the disregard he showed for the lives of millions. Beyond health, however, lay a complex web of personal beliefs. Some historians suggest that Hitler's vegetarianism was rooted in a warped sense of compassion, a belief that consuming meat perpetuated a cycle of suffering he wished to avoid. Whether this was genuine empathy or a carefully constructed facade remains a subject of debate. Second fact: nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize. In 1939, on the brink of a war that would engulf the world, Adolf Hitler, the architect of hate and division, was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize. This seemingly ludicrous nomination, put forward by a Swedish politician, was intended as a satirical protest against the prevailing political climate. The irony, of course, is palpable. A man who would soon unleash unimaginable violence put forward as a beacon of peace. This nomination, ultimately withdrawn, serves as a stark reminder of the turbulent and often absurd nature of the time. Third fact: dream of becoming an artist. Before the name Adolf Hitler became synonymous with tyranny, it belonged to a young man with aspirations far removed from the battlefield. Hitler, in his youth, harbored dreams of becoming an artist. He saw himself wielding a paintbrush, not a sword, his canvases filled with landscapes and architecture, not the horrors of war. This artistic ambition, however, was met with rejection. Twice, Hitler was denied entry to the Vienna Academy of Fine Arts, his dreams dashed against the rocks of unfulfilled potential. Whether this rejection contributed to the bitterness that festered within him remains a matter of speculation. Fourth fact: a death shrouded in mystery. History remembers the names of Hitler's enemies, those who dared to oppose his reign, but there exists a lesser-known figure whose life ended tragically within Hitler's inner circle: his niece, Gaily Robal. Young and vibrant, Gaily was said to have shared a close and, by some accounts, unsettlingly possessive relationship with her uncle. Her death in 1931, officially ruled a suicide, remains shrouded in mystery. Whispers of foul play, of a love affair gone wrong, have persisted, casting a dark cloud over Hitler's inner circle and hinting at a capacity for cruelty that extended even to his own family. Fifth fact: the Führer's pharmacy, a descent into addiction. Behind the carefully crafted image of strength and invincibility, Hitler grappled with a hidden enemy: addiction. As his grip on power tightened, so too did his reliance on a cocktail of drugs prescribed by his personal physician Theodor Morell. Methamphetamines, barbiturates, and even cocaine became tools to fuel his manic energy and combat a myriad of real or imagined ailments. This dependency, kept largely hidden from the public eye, paints a picture of a man teetering on the edge, his mind and body ravaged by the very substances meant to sustain him. Fact 6: a life preserved, a reign unbroken. The pages of history are filled with tales of leaders felled by assassins, their reigns cut short by the blade or bullet. Hitler, however, seemed to possess a chilling resilience, surviving multiple attempts on his life. From elaborate bomb plots to lone gunmen, the attempts were as varied as they were daring, each a testament to the desperation of those who sought to end his reign of terror. Yet fate, it seemed, had other plans. Each attempt failed, thwarted by a stroke of luck, a miscalculation, or the vigilance of his ever-present guards. These close calls, however, did little to soften Hitler's resolve. Instead, they served to fuel his paranoia and tighten his grip on power. Seventh fact: a manifesto of hate. Long before the outbreak of war, the seeds of Hitler's ideology were sown in the pages of a book written during his imprisonment for political agitation. This rambling, hate-filled autobiography laid bare his twisted worldview. It was a blueprint for genocide, a manifesto of Aryan supremacy and anti-Semitic vitriol. Despite its disturbing content, or perhaps because of it, Mein Kampf became a bestseller in Nazi Germany. It was a tool of indoctrination, its poisonous words seeping into the minds of a generation, normalizing hate and paving the way for the horrors that were to come.